I'm charging the TR4 battery. It's a Friday, and Sean may be coming at any time. I have not driven that car 1 inch, and so I want him to do the whole thing. I do have to turn the air on because I got to do the air pressures. Now, these cars are fancy. They have kind of different pressures front to back, but look up your tires and look up your car and go by whatever the engineers say do. We're going to take Daphne up. We're going to tighten up her tranny pan. We're going to pull the dashboard out of it. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm tired of looking at that dashboard. Somebody stuck a watch right there a long time ago, and now I'm down the rabbit hole. I'm not going to wash her or anything because that would devalue her. But since I'm kind of pointing her up and making her look good inside, let's just keep going with that. So first, let's get the transmission fluid in her and take her for a test drive before we get too keyed up. Oh, I need another filter for the funnel. I'm going to double filter that fluid that I drained out the other day. Oh boy, I've looked at this enough. We've all looked at it enough. Let's just set it up and try to set up the shifter and call it, because man, I'm tired of being down here. Second time's a charm, I hope. Can't wait to see how it drives though. Alright, I went around and torqued everything to spec. It's great. I had to move this back because the threads are loose in there. So that threw all this off. So I had to get this linkage going here. However they came up with that. And then I didn't have enough threads on this rod, so I had to make a spacer. So I got some plumbing stuff. And put my split pin in it. Just like only Christmas. This is like, it's really painful. Alright, so that's it. Let's clean up, drop her down, put fluid in her, and take her out here in a minute for a little shakedown. Don't spill that 600 stuff, it's too expensive. Well, pretty soon I'm going to have the Bonneville up on the lift, okay? I promise. This dash just looks terrible. I needed to kind of clean in here and all that other stuff. So let's give her a couple of pumps, make sure she's okay. There's a little fuel going in there. She cranks right up, don't she? Let's see if she'll survive going into reverse. She's a real tricky little number going into reverse. I think I'm just going to be low on fluid. Is the problem there. Okay, well, she goes in. Okay, good. Let's go check the fluid and see where we stand on it. Okay, here we are again. Well, that's the best that's ever worked. I'll be dogged. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's go a little road trip and then we'll take this dash out of here. Okay. Let's get some eggs today. Oh, good golly. Look at that. That was pretty dang good. Yep, alright. So what if we have adjusted the thing and done the stuff and seemed to shift a little harder since I turned that screw in, but that's easy to do. Pull the vacuum hose off and unturn it back out if that's something I don't like, but it's not warmed up at all. So, well, there you go. I knew that was going to happen. Hang on. All right, let's just call this. Let's just wrap this. If anything fascinating happens, I'll let you know. Well, something did happen. This is great. All right, let's see if we can get out here. All right. She shifts real smooth. Wow! So I got her warmed up, and boy, that made all the difference. I hardly even noticed that. Oh, baby. Okay. Let's see if there's a red spot out there in the morning. I hope not. I clean like forgot that this is a sensor going. This is a mechanical coolant gauge. So I'd have to drain the coolant and pull the whole thing out, like on MGs and lots of other cars. We ain't gonna be doing all that, so I'm just gonna get some primer and paint it. And I turn the heater off on the ultrasonic. I ain't gonna be taking all that out. I'm just asking for trouble. But I do want to paint. I did get all that silicone off. I got super glue on my fingers. So anyway, Russians invented that for sutures. You know that. All right. Anyway, let's just go get a little brush and just sort of dab it around and just try to brighten it up a little bit with some red primer. But anyway, I'm gonna have to. I want to cover up all this stuff. Just want it to look a little better. Oh, look at this. I got this going. I can clean that dirt off above the radio. A major step back, but this is enough. I love it. It's not quite dry yet, and it'll be nice flat matte finish. You can tell that I have trouble with light because I had to black out the dash fascia, whatever you want to call it. So there that is. And that's going to be it. I got too much to do up at the house and so forth like that. So let's go do that. Let's turn that off. Okay. All right, that's it. Let's close the door on this. And always close that other door completely because you don't want it back off and knock the door off the old girl. She's got enough problems. She don't need that. There you go. That's my antenna, actually. It works. All right, while we're closing doors, let's close them on up and go get cooled off. And don't forget the green subscribe button. Okay. All right, everything's done. All right, talk to you later. Thanks for sharing time with me here in the barn, and we're gonna put something else on the list. I don't know what, but we're gonna do something. I think Bonneville's next, because there's too many things that I got questions about when it comes to Frankie. Okay, he just gets louder and louder, don't he? Just don't know when to stop. So let's see, I got this battery charging. I need to stop that. It's still charging too. All right, well, I'm gonna stop that. Close down, go in. Bye-bye.